That I edited. Boy, I edited that one, bro. And it won't perfect. Perfect. However, today's date is March 1st. This one is a relax, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. This one is a this what I'm trying to figure out is like, 1% better, this and that. I haven't done an edit where I like put multiple versions of me in the video at one time. 155, like 55, 155. That one, I not to say I didn't max that one out, but I mean, I got a decent edit that was 444, and I had to just edit that down to 123. Literally, like the timing for it was 4 minutes and 44 seconds. I edited it down to 1 minute and 23 seconds because of that. We had a little money around trying to figure out. Let me just react to the. This is just a wind down. This is a wind down right here. This is a recap, reacting to 155, the recording and the editing of it. Let's go timing. There was like a couple. I just knocked like little goals out the way, like little goals. 44. Okay. Whoa, hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on now. Hold on. I only pulled out. Okay, here goes another one. I watched say what I was like, hold on now, hold on. Skittles, baby. Now something's still missing. Where's that? Where is it? There it is. There. There we go. All right. There we go. Okay, let's do everything we want to say and do. The current time is 10 post meridian, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you add 12 to that, the current time is 2200 hours. Today's date is Sunday, March 1st, 2026. Let's do the intro. Welcome to the graffiti jungle. Paolo Pulingue. Benvenuti nella giungla del graffiti. Questo è Impastore Rockstar. It's the fake Rockstar chat show. Pensieri Tangentiali. Formerly known as Tangential Thoughts chat show. Shout out to my co-host and doggy Evan Bailey. Hold on. It says it right there, Captain Obvious. There's a warning label. It says, warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical. You probably shouldn't do this. Well, yeah. It says it on the packaging, duh. It says it's bad for you, Captain Obvious. Back to the intro. We let down Dare the Lionel, the Dare Lion, we let him down. Epically. I'm doing it. Just do it like Nike. All right, Pensieri Tangentiali, podcast sui Cigar Talk podcast. Questo è Learn Italian with Chief Gihareh. Soggetto is subject in Italian. Cento is 100 in Italian. Cinquanta is 50 in Italian. Sei, S-E-I, sei, It's 6 in Italian. Questo è soggetto 156. Questo è soggetto 156. This is the 156 of the year, 2026. Sono tuo capo, io sono Mao Zedong, Kim Jong-il, Kim Il-sung. So, this out of chain kind of sort of went. And then, like, if I'm gonna do it one more time just to clean it up. We can do it tonight, we can do it tomorrow, but tomorrow never comes. We can do it tonight, we can do it tomorrow, tomorrow never comes. So, the very first one is placing. They call it the rule of 3. So when you're recording horizontally, there's a middle and there's a left right. There's a game called Left Right Center. If you ever played it, I don't know if you ever played it. They ain't got nothing to do with this, but I just thought that I should mention. When I was 5, my favorite movie was The Gremlins. Lil Wayne said that. All right, hey. So I kind of already put that up. Somebody else just said that. I'm gonna pin your comment next. I gotta block this one now. Yeah, block that one. The next one on the chopping block. We're chopping your head off next. Off with your head. So, torpedo. Psh, battleship. I was like, okay, if I'm going to be in the center right here, I was like, when I'm on the side, I probably want to stand like to the side. So I did that. I just should have did it a little. I should have been a little more conscious about when I had myself set up in the middle. I should have been like, okay, where's my arm at? Where's my arm ending at on both sides? So then when I stand off to the side, I know I'm not interfering with my middle visual. So that's one. That was small. I was already kind of sort of thinking that, which is why I had turned to the side. But I just could have just moved over a little bit more on both sides to give myself some space in the middle. That was one. The next thing was, so it was the spacing. Now the biggest part is timing. The biggest part is timing. So basically, what I really need is to figure out, okay, how much time, especially if it's gonna be 3. The middle one went first, so that could be another thing too. How long is it gonna take to say each part, you know? Figure out the timing for each part. And so there's 2 ways to go about it. The one way I'm talking about is a little bit more, how would I say? It's a little more, like it requires a little more thinking. All right, we got one. Here's the next one on the chopping block. Off with it. So, okay, the easy way and the hard way. Well, it's not hard, but it's more like, what do I say, man? It just requires a little more thinking. Like, you're gonna just need timing. So you need to know, like, how much time does it take to say this piece, and this piece? And then you need to incorporate that in the other 2 pieces. Well, in all 3 pieces, actually. So, whichever piece goes first, you need the timing for that piece. And then I have to puff enough time to allow the other two pieces to speak. The other thing was, now with the other two pieces, it's gonna require enough. I need to puff enough, either, but not before and after the saying that allots for the other two times. Oh, the harder way, it's not even harder, but it just requires a little more thinking, is to, what do I say? The harder way is to try to time that all out. The simpler way, which still accomplishes the task, is to let's say, okay, the simpler way to go about it, whichever one is going first, you need to figure out which one you want to put first, right? Let's say, matter of fact, here's just a way to sit there and kind of do it. In the first 20 seconds, you say One Piece. No anime. Luffy. Okay. Here's another way. Here's a way I can sit here and try to approach it the next time to make it like a cleaner edit, right? And so, yeah, you're gonna need about 3 1-minute videos. That's the simplest, so it will make the editing easier. 3 1-minute videos. In the first video, you talk in the first 20 seconds, you puff for the last 40 seconds. In the second video, you puff for the first 20 seconds, you talk in the next 20 seconds, and then you puff for the next 20 seconds. The last video, you're gonna puff for 40 seconds and then talk in the last 20 seconds. Now, if you do that, when you go to edit, you can just put all of them over top of each other. How long you been watching me? That's your problem. That's your problem. That's your problem. So one of us is trying to get away from the other. I'm trying to get away from, and it's just, I don't know why. I'm convinced I don't attract the people I'm attracted to. That's the problem. That's the problem. So editing becomes a little bit easier. They all a minute long, and you know, it doesn't even matter whatchamacallit. You just gotta make sure they're all whatchamacallit, because they're all gonna speak at different times. And you already planned that out. That's easy. Got it. That'll be the next little goal. It just needs to be a minute video. 1 minute. 1 minute. Easy. Easy. The rest of the day, it was what? We went on a little money adventure earlier. We started getting the visuals. That's when in the morning, I was happy. I got excited about putting the rough patch on the Yeezy boots. So in my mind, the delusional side was like, I have Project Extinction boots. That was cool to me. Or in another side of the delusional side, I got a collaboration with Yeezy. That's just cool to me. I got Yeezy boots, Project Extinction Yeezy boots. I put my rough patch on the Yeezy boots. That's just cool to me. That's the delusional side. Learn how to do a Rubik's Cube, kind of, sort of. Made a video on it. Got that all, boom, boom, boom. Journal, I only did one piece. No anime Luffy. I did one piece. Actually, before all of that, I did the aerial view. That was nice to get that. I checked that off on the list. And that was just following up the past 2 days of doing like whatever the opposite of aerial is. But I could capture the shoe. This time I was like, we got aerial. It was nice to get that. And then it was a really nice design. Like it was only one piece, and low key, which is Thor's brother, low key, high key, it all actually kind of sort of went together. The only thing that didn't go was, so on the back, the girl was like, she wished her boyfriend was as good as whatever, right? So like that was the thing. But then like the little quote says, "Wild hearts can't be caged." That joint was fire, just aesthetically. And then there was like a picture, and it's one of them pictures that like, it's like, you know, the meme where it's like, is this a meme or is this that vegetable corn? But if you look at the picture, it's actually people dancing. If you look at the picture, it's actually people dancing. So just tying that in. I thought it was so cool. I also did that. I did it as a jersey and a shirt. Then I read about anarchism, but I'm not sure if it's just me or this and third, but like there was a difference. I'm gonna read that same section again. So like I could sit here and just read it, and I could just say the words and just say the words out loud and read it, but there wasn't a comprehension about what I just read. There's no comprehension about what I just read. I was just reading it, but there's no comprehension about what I just read. So I'll go back and I'll read that section in such a way that I'll read it so that I'm reading to understand it. Even if I do read it out loud, I'm gonna still try to read it in such a way that I'm trying to understand it and not just read it just to read it. But I did read today. I tried to, whatchamacallit, bro? That bench, bro. I woke up, you know how like you lose circulation? Bro, I feel like I had less circulation in so many parts. I woke up more tired than I did when I went to sleep. Like when I went to take a nap, I woke up more tired than when I did when I went to take the nap. That was weird. And I had to just sit there, and I was just sitting there like, bro, like there was no standing up. My legs had lost circulation, my arms had lost circulation. I was just saying, I was like, yo, I'm not gonna be able to stand up. That ain't the camera crew. Seen the camera crew, that was cool. Everybody doing all right. Then what else? Yeah, went on my walk. Got that, whatchamacallit, just a boom. Money Avenger. We got that edit, came back, did a couple little more. I think even with all the stuff that I wanted to say, I put all that up there. Really, whatchamacallit. And that's why I was like, this is really like just because I deserve this when I earned this, like I edited whatchamacallit before I put it up. And I said everything I wanted to say. And did all that I wanted to do. I recorded the aerial visual today, that was new. And I recorded the 3 of me in one video on the screen at one time. I haven't done that in a while. I'm still trying to get it to where I can want it to be like officially like cleanly. 2 is easy. The 3 is a little bit, whatchamacallit, but I just said how I can clean it up. And then now is now. Now is now. You might think of is there a music video, a song that comes to mind? Oh, the Waterfalls remix, Ludacris. That was what the first one was going to be. No, it wasn't. I was about to look for Aaliyah, Come Over. I just touched down. Time for karaoke. Quarter after 2. I know it's late, but I'm calling you. Yeah, it was about. I was about to do that, but I put a C, and it said, "Cuff it, baby." I said, "Oh, I ain't use this in one. Use that. Use that." I think we used Miguel. Which song from Miguel earlier? Miguel, Quickie. Mommy, you're looking like I'm just another guy that can come check you. No disrespect, but it's correct, cause what's in them jeans just got my mind hectic. I can see that you. In this mess to see, I don't wanna be loved, I don't wanna be loved. Just want a quickie. No bite marks, no scratches, and no hickeys. If you can't get with that, mommy, come get with me. One love. Ba 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 ba. So that was the whatchamacallit. That was the day, man. The first day of March. In a couple hours, I'll forget this day and won't even know it really happened. What's so special about the day? It'd be a whole thing. I just touched down, quarter after 2. Mommy, you're looking like I'm just another guy. Come check it. Bro, I don't know what animal that is. Ooh. It be doing that, bro. I'm like, what animal? I think it might be an owl. You see me sounding like an orangutan. You ain't never seen an orangutan in your life. That used to be I don't know why, but at the scary movie, I used to like that as a joke. Whether it was like, I used to like to call people orangutan. Your orangutan behind. Mommy, you're looking like. What songs that you actually know the words to? I just touched down, quarter after 2. I know it's late, but I'm calling you. To see if I can come see you, and I can see you. What's our other song? That love is one in a million. I ain't heard Monica in a minute. I ain't heard Monica. It's just one of them days. Make it personal, baby. Personal, baby. Personal, baby. It's just one of them days that a man goes through when I'm angry inside. I don't want to take it out on you. You gotta remix it. Something for we gotta be able to say something. As a man, You gotta let the song. You can't see it coming down my eyes, but I gotta make the song cry. Jay-Z ain't been good since then, man. I don't know what that Jay-Z was in a different bag. That was a different. What's the other song? He got another song. Feeling it, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun-dun, feeling it, dun-dun-dun, 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 dun-dun-dun. Yeah, it's a different Jay-Z. That's a different Jay-Z. Once a good girl's going bad, she's gone forever. Jay-Z said that. Jay-Z said, I was just getting them girls. I was gonna get right back. Jay-Z said that. All right, that's the new song I'm gonna use.